Good morning, guys. Today is February 7th, 2017. I actually had to go this morning to help my dad drop his car off at the mechanic. So I just got back about 10 minutes ago. So I haven't had much time to prepare my morning watch list. And because of that, I am not fully prepared for today's market day. There are some good plays in the makings though, so we'll just go over those here before the markets open. There's about 4 minutes till the markets open. So my main watch is RGSE. Now I'm gonna have to hide the studies here just so you guys can see here. Now RGSE has been downtrending, but today they have news out that they have completed their 11.5 million in stock offering. So because of that, a similar thing happened to Dries once they released that news last week. I think it had a bounce day. So as you guys can see, RGSE did make some major gains. Over here went from 377 to 585, and then it basically been downtrending, and today is the first gap up after that downtrend. So what that tells me is that with the news out, it does have potential, and I'm really hoping for this to open under this $0.50 mark, get in on the $0.50 mark, and it's reaching that pretty close there. So get in $0.50 mark, and get in for the push of 350. It's right at 350 right now, so I'm hoping for it to open under the full dollar mark and then get in for the push towards it, and then see what happens. So for the break of 350 basically, so get in 351, 352, with 200 shares, and look to sell in basically the 394s, so the pre-market high. So that would be the ideal goal for this stock. Second thing that I'm watching is BOSC. Had a news out that their supply chain division received a 380,000 in orders for delivery in the first quarter of 2017. So now BOSC is let me bring the studies back just so it's right now it's currently right at its 200 moving average, which is 250, and in the past on this day right here, it did make a very major move from 233 all the way to 485, and it only has 2 million in float. So the move for this stock is definitely possible, especially with the news out. My only concern with this is that pre-market the volume is pretty low, which is actually nice. It's not a bad thing. So potentially looking to get in on it for the break of 255, and go for the push towards that previous high, which is 294. 262 could act as some resistance just from these levels, but I'm more concerned about this. So if I get in for this break here of 255 or 260 around that level, then look for a push towards 294. So those are my main watches. Also watching NAKD, I have an alert out on it, just because for the daily, I feel like if it breaks this candle on a volume, higher volume than previous days, so 7 million, 8 million, and it breaks this candle right here at 343, we might be able to get past that 350 mark and then a push towards 4. So that's another stock that I'm watching, which I have an alert on. POM, been running for past few days. Today, if it breaks the 545, it could run, but you know what, that's one stock that I am not gonna watch, just because yesterday I did have a loss on it, and it was just kind of a stupid loss, and every time I think I've played this, I haven't really won on this stock. I'll double check the stats on that later, but I think I'm just gonna stay away. Plus it's a higher price stock, and I can only get in about 100 shares, and I'm just gonna have to wait for it to move 50 to a point to be able to take some good profits off. So let's get back to RGSC here, and BO markets are gonna open here. So just let's back there. There you go, markets opened. I put my order a bit late. I tried getting, I got filled at 350, and it's going, oh god, this is just going really bad. So let's see what happens. Let's see if it can come back. I have a feeling it will, but you know what, I am gonna put my stop just below 3. I got taken out. That was pretty bad. I got in at 351, guys, just for the push off the break, but it's just it just dropped big right at the open. I wasn't expecting that big of a drop. I thought that if it gets past 350 at the open, we might get a big push, but this just went down. So not a good play there. Well, it dropped really fast as soon as I got in, and then I figure it'll bounce back, but it looks really weak here, so I don't think it will. It might, like as it is right now. That's one thing. That's one reason I don't usually try to get in right away. I just thought that with this, since it's opening below that $0.50 mark, if I can get in at 350, you know, for a push, we might be able to see. As you guys can see, it is starting to come back here. So I'll look to see the next candle, what happens. One at 359. The high of this is 347. Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from this. I don't like this at all. Right. Okay, I just got back in just because it made a new high there. But you know what? Just to protect myself, I am gonna put my stop just below this candle here, low of 334. So I'll put it at 333. Okay, it is running now, so let's see if we can get past. Basically, let's see if we can get back to the 394 area there. You know what? I don't like this. I just got taken out again at 332. Yeah, I'm done for now from this stock. So over here, I got in at 349 on this candle to make a new high. Got up to 364, but then it looked weak again, so I got out. Yeah, it's I don't know what's. I mean, although, like, look at the RSI, it's very, very oversold. You know, so over here, what I want to see, especially with this low float, is I want to see it just basically squeeze, and it's not doing that at all. So and it's just having trouble in the 340s here. Let's go to Palm. Palm has dropped. RGSE is just being choppy. BOSC is coming up, so I'm watching this. We definitely need more volume though. just to get past this 255. So let's see what's happening here at 255. Okay, I'm just gonna pause this video, guys. Alright guys, so NAKD is popping up here. So for NAKD, again, we're watching to see if it can get over that 343 level. It is popping up here. The pre-market high is 329. But what I'm gonna wait for on this is some sort of a pullback. So I made a very nice U shape on this morning. So what I'm waiting to see now is to see if it'll make some sort of a pullback. RGSE has dropped a lot. It's in the 317s now. So I mean, obviously, oh wow, look at that big drop there. So let's see what's happening here. So 295 would be my entry or exit, sorry. The only reason I'm not jumping in right now just because it's being a little choppy. Definitely got some volume coming in, but this big drop right here just kind of scared me. So I mean, I don't need to trade this. I'm just watching to see if it builds, if it gives me some sort of a good a pullback or some sort of good entry level where I can get in with a BNTC is popping too, guys. So I'm just gonna bring BNTC up so you guys can see what's going on. So that's coming up. So the high of this was 340. With BNTC, there is not much volume right now. So we'll see if we can get some sort of a pullback here back towards this. See, now right now it's kind of double topping at 330 there. So you know what? I just canceled my order. I wanted to get in on that 330 thingy, but so the high of 340, it just broke that. It just broke this day's high. So we'll see what happens here. I would definitely like to see some sort of a pullback on it though, before I jump in. RGSE is just in the 330s right now. NAKD popped back up just kind of near its high of day in the 323. So watching that. I do want this to pull back somewhat before I jump in. Doesn't have any catalyst, that would be in TC, but has a low float of 5.94 mil. So Pulm is dropping, right? Naked is just made a new high. BNTC, so let's see if this 1 minute makes a new high. It's 330, so again 331 would be ideal entry for me. So let's see what happens here on this pullback. We definitely need to see some volume though before I jump in. I want to see some positive volume coming in. So this one was 51,000. These ones were 165, 205. So definitely want to see some big positive volume come in. Okay. Tried getting in at 331. Didn't get it. See how quickly that moved. So I'm just gonna take my order off. So NAKD just gave me an alert. So again, I want to get in on the break of 343. So 340 has some big seller. So would like to see a pullback. If you guys can see here, it's forming this trend. So would like to see what happens. Alright guys, so NAKD triple topped here at 342, but had some support at 320. It got pushed down to 320 and then buyers came in, pushed it back up. So now with all that, keeping in mind this trend line is building, what I would like to see is maybe a pullback towards that 9 EMA and then start curling. That would be an ideal entry around the 320, 330, and below 330 area to enter, and then look for a consolidation move towards that high of day 342. know what, I just don't feel comfortable with this trade. I feel like it's just being a bit choppy, so I don't know if I want to take it. With the RSI here is just having trouble in this 340 area, not giving a clean pullback. I mean, it could run, but I think I'm just gonna stay away from it, guys. It could definitely run here, but I just feel like, I mean, with the double top up there, 342, if it breaks that, we might have a push towards 350, but I honestly don't want to buy this high up. Ideal entry would have been around this, the 310, which we were looking at earlier, but I just didn't. So it's coming back to 342. It might take it out here, but if it doesn't, guys, if it doesn't take it out this time, no, it still hasn't taken it out. Oh, there you go. So did it make a new high yet? No, it hasn't. It's still 342. People are still definitely trying to push it up though. Oh, there you go. So it just made a new high. Did break the 342 double top. Now it, you know, made a newer high than this past candle here as well, which was 343. So this could definitely run, but we'll just be watching. I don't really feel comfortable taking any more trades right now, just because I had a pretty bad start to my day. On RGSE, I had 2 plays, both were just red. Let's bring up RGSE. Let's see what it's doing. So yeah, RGSE is back in the 340s, but it's just being very choppy. I don't like this. I mean, ideal obviously when I got in at 351, you know, with that big volume coming in at, you know, 600K, I just figured that, you know, going into just before the pre-market was over, going into the market open, it was, you know, started uptrending, moving towards that 350 mark, and then as soon as the market opened, it broke it. So now when that happens, what would like to see if the stock has strength is, you know, break the 350 mark, push towards up that 370, 380, go over 375, right? Go towards that high of day or the pre-market high. But since that didn't happen, I was just kind of like, and it dropped pretty fast. I didn't even have time to put a stop in or anything. It just dropped on me, and you know, it did come back up, but then, and that's when I got in again for the first candle to make a new high. But then even that kind of failed. Although it made a newer high, it just got pushed back down, and then the second candle stopped me out at 332. So got in at 349, got out at 332, which is another big loss that I didn't want. And then the first one was a bad one, almost 25 cents loss there. So something that just wasn't, I guess I wasn't ready for. Even the beginning of this video, I said that I haven't had much time to prepare, and you know what, guys, sometimes it's just better to stay away. I should have stayed away today, or I shouldn't have just made any trades, but I'm still working on that. Because I make trades when I know I'm not ready, but I just feel like it's gonna work out and I jump in. So not the smartest decision to make, especially when especially in trading. If you're not prepared, you're just not gonna do well. So good lesson for me and for you guys. Yeah, I'm just watching this RGSE. I just, with the low RSI and stuff, I really thought with this gapping up, you know, this had chance today, but I guess it made most of it move in the pre-market, you know, went from 3 to 394 and then downtrended. So that also shows some weakness, I guess. But yeah, BNTC, you know, that same thing. I wanted to get in around the 331 break, got up to 355, but then nothing much after that. And NAKD is hanging around that level right now, but again, not interested in it right now. So thanks for watching, guys. Not the best trading day today. Couple bad mistakes, especially coming from another losing day yesterday. Not the best way to start the week, but I still feel like I can turn it around. If I just need to start being patient again and just wait for the right plays. For past couple days, I definitely have not been doing that. I just feel like today for RGSE, for example, I just feel like that was a good play, break up the hard dollar mark. But I need to keep pre-market in mind as well, of how what's happening pre-market with the stock, and if it's already made a major move pre-market, or if this still has room to run. So this, I just downtrended, tried to break, just couldn't, and then came back down. So I'll learn from it. I'll take a good valuable lesson away from this, and moving forward, I'll work on my patience and try to stay calm and stay collective and focus on the right place. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.